Hey folks, it's Kaya. Today is, I want to say day 19 on my journey to wellness. Heaven help us on today. Um, we just now feeling like we could do this video after a couple of days of being low sick, if you know what I mean. I think the last video we did was Thursday, immediately after chemo. But here we are to kind of try to give you an update of how we've been since then. It has not been a beautiful picture. If you can't tell, it's not been anything to, it was hard. It's been a hard couple of days, the hardest days I've had so far. And, from what they say, we could get worse, but the joy of the Lord is my strength, and that's what we holding on to. Friday we had chemo. Thursday, Friday was an okay day. It got a little dicey in that wonderful mammogram that they scheduled. They scheduled all these 3D pictures and all of this stuff with this port, with the nausea and the hot flashes and the fatigue. It got weird in there Friday trying to do that, but for the most part Friday was an okay day. I was able to function. The buck stopped pretty much on Saturday, where we were completely wiped on Saturday and Sunday for the most part. We couldn't eat, smell, any smell sent me to the moon and back, gag city all the way. So we were mostly, I think I was able to do watermelon maybe Saturday. Sunday was applesauce and fruit snacks. Today was applesauce and fruit snacks. I discovered halfway through the day that I could make it with a boiled egg. And so we did that. Thank you to my Aunt Jerry Brown, who came over and rescued me from my refrigerator. I had anything, smells of any kind would send me into a tizzy, and opening the refrigerator and closing it, there was something in there. I don't know, nothing horrible, but anything with a smell, she just came and wiped it all the way out so that I wouldn't have to endure that and gag every time I open up and try to close the refrigerator. So she did that for me. But the nausea over the last couple of days have been horrendous. They gave me, with the Neulasta patch that you saw the other day, I actually ended up getting some Claritin because the expectation was that would give me some bone and joint discomfort. I didn't experience that, but for the most part, it's been nausea, fatigue, hot flashes, just, weird things. And so that's kind of where I've been. You can see we got little dark circles under my eyes. I've been sleeping for days, and it just is not enough sleep. It's not enough. And so today I got up to try and work. We actually got a few hours in, but I need to be productive. I need to get into life and to doing things. These last couple of days have kind of stopped me, fully, but we got to get back to it. So thank you also to Aunt Karen and Uncle Mike in St. Louis, who called and prayed for me, to Aunt Betty in Florida, who sent me a beautiful care package. It has this wonderful blanket with a bag and a pillow, like an eye cover, socks and things, and some scriptures on some cards that she sent. Thank you. This is very beautiful and very unexpected. Thank you for doing that. And just to everybody who's continuously praying. It's tough. I'm not gonna lie. This is not anything that I was prepared for. I would be lying if I said this is easy. This is actually very hard. Oh, and Tim stopped by, Elder Tim. He stopped by with some fruit snacks because that's just about all we could eat, applesauce and fruit snacks. And so he stopped by with some fruit snacks on his way to work today. So thank you, Tim, for that. But it's been a rough couple of days. It's been rough. And so, of course, your mind races. Of course, you start to think of what is happening, what could happen, what could possibly happen. But one of the things that I am convinced of is that either way this turns out, I won, right? So, at the end of it all, we win regardless of how this turns out. And so I take peace and I take rest in that. I count it all joy. And so it's been a rough couple of days. This is going to be short. But God is still good. He's still good. And I've kind of been holding on to Ephesians 6, where it talks about putting on the whole armor of God. I happen to be one that believes that as saints, we're dressed in the armor. It's not an event. It is something that we are dressed in. But where it says, having done all to stand, we're standing therefore, right? And that's kind of where we are. Having done all to stand, I'm still standing. And that's it, and that's all. And where I'm weak, he's strong. And when I want to quit, he don't let me. Even when I didn't want to make this video tonight, because we fuzzy here. But we still got hair, so we going to be thankful for that. We got dark circles here. But we still here. And so God is still good. And I think that's it for me tonight. Keep praying for me. This is day 19 on our journey to wellness. That was the first chemo. I got 15 more to do. And so keep me in your prayers. Hopefully, they won't all go like this one. Because, honey, that took me way down. And it took me down so far that my sister sent me a text message that with a name in it that she used to call me lopsided hairdo when I was a little girl. And it used to make me so mad. And when I saw that she sent me a text and called me lopsided hairdo, I cried. That's just where we are right now. So, watermelon, fruit snacks, applesauce is kind of how we're existing these last couple of days. But God is faithful, and he'll restore. And that's it for me. Talk to you later.